Get great savings throughout the store at Safeway. This week at Safeway, get value packs of USDA Choice Boneless Beef Tri-Tip Roast, untrimmed twin packs for $3.97 per pound with digital coupon. Plus, get whole Signature Farms turkey, 10 to 15.5 pound grade A for $8 each or 16.1 to 22 pound for $10 each. Member price with a minimum $50 purchase. Limit one per household while supplies last. Also this week at Safeway, Hass avocados are 10 for $10, member price. Visit Safeway.com or head in store for more deals.
Hey everyone, my name is Cassie, and on Once Upon a Time in Springfield today, my dad and I will be talking about...
Season 4, Episode 5, Treehouse of Horror 3.
Okay, Dad, start the intro.
She's Cassie.
My dad's like Homer, because he always goes out and buys us donuts.
He's Chris.
Cassie used to be a lot like Maggie when she was a baby. She never gave up her pacifier.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to a wonderful evening of theater and picking up after yourselves.
This is Once Upon a Time in Springfield, a Simpsons review show from the point of view of a dad and his daughter.
From now on, I'm just going to sit back and enjoy the ride.
Here they are, Cassie and Chris.
In this episode, a doll goes berserk, and Lisa's attempt to revive her dead cat turns the town into a zombie.
What the hell was that?
All right, Cassie, what was chalkboard gag?
The chalkboard gag was, well,
There was one.
no.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to catch you off guard there. All right, Cassie, what's couch gag?
The couch gag was they all sat down as skeletons.
Yeah, it was cool, huh? They were all their skeleton selves.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Did you notice if Maggie was walking or not? I didn't pay attention to that part.
No, but I did see she had her skeleton pacifier.
Ah, that's fun.
What do you want to rate that couch gag from?
Well, I think we talked about this. I think it was really good, so I'd say about 10.
I like that.
A 10 from the Treehouse of Horror.
You're all nuts.
All right, it opens up with Homer. He comes out on stage and warns everyone, like, hey, beware, people are stupid, and you're going to see scary stuff.
Yeah, usually Marge does that.
I know, it's kind of fun to see
Now
Homer
I
do it this
see
time.
why.
Yeah, right? But then it jumps over to all of the Simpsons in the house dressed up for Halloween.
Yeah.
And they start telling scary stories.
The scariest of them stories.
And Marge is up first, and she starts with Clown Without Pity.
Hi, kids.
I can't do the voice. It's Bart's birthday, and Homer gets him a small, crusty doll that is cursed.
Cursed.
What happens?
Well, what happens is, well, the doll is cursed. What do you think?
The doll goes crazy, tries to kill Homer all the time, but nobody else sees it, which is quite fun.
Yep.
But what?
He brings out a knife.
Yes. And tries to stab Homer.
Many times.
Pulls Homer's tongue out a little bit, tries to strangle him.
Yeah.
Homer locks him up in a box with some chains and throws him down the bottomless pit.
Yeah.
That didn't work. No.
But want to know something funny that happened?
I do.
Well, after he threw it in, there was another person who threw
In a dead body.
a dead body.
That doesn't work. So Marge calls Krusty Ko to get some help.
Yeah. They helped Homer not die by changing the setting because it was on the evil.
Mm-hmm. It was like demo setting on other things. It said evil and good, and it was on evil. Now it's on good, and now it's Homer's slave.
Yes.
And he's sleeping in Malibu Stacy's house.
Yeah.
Kind of weird. That's pretty much the end of that story. When we jump over to King Homer, where Grandpa's telling a story, and this one's all in black and white, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
So what's this story about?
This story's about, well, King Homer as an ape.
Like King Kong.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep, they go to Ape Island, try to catch him, and Marge is the bait.
Yeah, and, well, maybe it wasn't that smart, and they thought just because she was a girl that she couldn't do it.
Yeah, well,
So.
they're making fun of the old movie, and it was a girl. And Homer eats people.
Yeah.
I like it when Bart Burns is like, you know what, Smithers, you did such a great job. I'm going to give you a raise when we get back there. And Homer eats Smithers real quick.
It was funny.
So they take Homer into town, and nothing goes wrong, right?
Yeah,
he just stands there.
Nothing bad.
Everything good?
Well, he broke free.
Oh, that's right. He did do that.
Oh, and then he started walking around, eating people.
He did do that,
he
too.
He did eat a little child.
He tried to climb a building.
It wasn't that good because, well,
Didn't work out for him.
he got fat.
Yeah, he only went up like the second floor and fell over. But anyway, so that was pretty much it. And Marge and Homer get married. Like, Marge married a giant ape. So that story was fun.
Sure.
All right.
Me fail English? That's impossible.
vegetable.
Let's go to the third story. Now it's Bart telling the story, and it's Z for zombie. And Bart's at a library, which is very, very rare for him.
It is, like, extremely rare.
But that's why I guess it's Treehouse of Horror. So yeah, he's at the library and finds this book of spells.
And it flies over him, and he doesn't notice it.
Mm-hmm. And he takes it home and reads it. And what's he tried to do with his sister?
Read it to her, and then she's like, wait, how are you reading that when our cat died? Like, literally, gaga. Like, It was something
like that?
Yeah.
No,
it was Snowball 1.
Yeah, the first one. I think they're on Snowball 3. But beside that, they try to bring Snowball back to life.
Yes.
And what rises instead of Snowball?
Humanos.
Zombies, huh?
Yeah.
So everybody's walking around going, brains. Made my brains.
Brains. Okay, we're going to get copyright.
Okay, yeah. So the Simpsons are trying to go to the library to find a spell that will turn everyone back to regular people. And Homer's shooting them all. That's kind of fun. Homer was like Terminator in Terminator 2, spinning the gun.
He went, ready?
Remember when he shot Flanders?
Yeah.
And Bart's like, hey, Dad, you shot zombie Flanders.
And he was like, that was zombie Flanders?
That was a zombie? All right, so then that's pretty much it. They find a spell, they fix it, and they all end up sitting on the couch like mindless zombies watching TV.
Literally. Well, you know, it's something funny that happened.
What?
Well, they went up, like the zombies went up to Homer.
Yeah.
And they knocked on his head and said, brains. And then they were like, wait a minute, knocking on his brain and went,
there's no brains in there.
There's no brain. Yeah. Okay, next person.
That was pretty funny.
I stand corrected.
My favorite part of the show was when Bart turns Lisa into a snail and says, and Bart looks at Lisa, oh, so weird. And Lisa's like, what? And Bart's like, never noticed how pretty you are.
I think when Grandpa gives Bart his money for the birthday, and he goes, Grandpa, where'd you get all this money? And he's like, the government gave it to me. I didn't earn it. I don't deserve it. But if they miss one payment.
I like stories.
Cassie, what was your favorite character?
I can't decide between Grandpa and Bart, but I'm going to have to choose Bart.
Bart? Yeah, he was pretty good in this one. I liked Homer. Homer, you know, in the last one got to shoot people. In the middle one was an ape. And then in the first one, you know, was getting murdered by a doll. So he had a, you know, he was 3 for 3 in this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Deep trouble.
All right, Treehouse of Horror, one of our favorites. We love them. We got to figure out what we're going to be for Halloween.
I know what I am.
What?
Harley Quinn.
Oh, that's right. I'll be Homer. I'll just put on a white shirt and blue pants.
I've got something I'd like to say.
All right, what are we going to rate this one, Cassie?
We're going to rate this one 9 skeletons.
9 skeletons. I like that because it started with them all on the couch as skeletons.
Or 9 skulls.
Skulls, which is still parts of a skeleton.
Yeah.
The head part. All right, say goodbye.
Bye-bye.
I feel that way too.
That's the end of the show, everyone. I hope you like the show as much as Maggie likes her pacifier, or Homer likes his beer. Make sure you rate, review, and subscribe. Go to thisisfunner.com to check out some really cool shows. And please, share it with a friend.
Everything really wrapped up nicely.
Thank you all for listening to Once Upon a Time in Springfield. Please go to thisisfunner.com for more podcasts and online content. And don't forget to rate, review, and share the show with a friend.
Ugly Dougly done.
This is funner.
Get great savings throughout the store at Safeway. This week at Safeway, get value packs of USDA Choice Boneless Beef Tri-Tip Roast, untrimmed twin packs for $3.97 per pound with digital coupon. Plus, get whole Signature Farms turkey, 10 to 15.5 pound grade A for $8 each or 16.1 to 22 pound for $10 each. Member price with a minimum $50 purchase. Limit 1 per household while supplies last. Also this week at Safeway, Hass avocados are 10 for $10, member price. Visit Safeway.com or head in store for more deals.